everybody. Welcome to Northwood Farms Vlog entry number 39. And I'm Emma, and this is Lil. And Kip is playing the golf tournament this weekend. So I've had such a pleasure being able to ride all weekend, ride all the horses, which is really fun because I have so many different ones, right? We've got different levels of education everywhere, from getting to play with Piaffe and Massage and flying changes with Nige to Jackson, who's had 25 rides, and I've only ridden him twice this year, I think. So that's been fun to play with, and getting back to Lil too. I think we've had 5 weeks, something like that, 5 or 6 weeks together since Buck said she's the girl. So I've decided to name this summer the summer of the hindquarters. Because like my friend Michael and I have been talking about, it's all about gaining control of that in a way that, and I guess we've all been talking about it, but those four methods of yielding the hindquarters: reins and legs together, yielding the hindquarters in a soft feel without the horse getting one tiny bit heavier in your hand, yielding the hindquarters with your legs, and reins without legs. Now, the detail that I didn't have before was the feeling of the horse stepping under and through without leaking forwards, right? Because that is an engaging step, not leaning on the forehand and sort of washing out behind, or of course anytime you leak forward it changes the effect. But can they stay still, swing their pelvis downwards, and rotate that lumbosacral joint so that they can step under and through? And can you do it one step in control and then the other step in control? And being able to do that all four ways, and I'm sure I'm going to visit this on many different levels and continue to revisit it as we go along. But I've really had some success lately, and that's so exciting, because everywhere from Jackson, who you run down the rein and he kind of thinks about bracing his neck still sometimes, especially on the right. That's always been his hard side. Jen Bell worked her butt off on that. But it's something that, since he's a colt, you got to redo. And that is a safety measure on a colt, of course, on every horse, but especially him, because if something were to happen, you want to be able to slide down the rein and get him out of trouble, and you can't have much of a delay. Well, the same thing with Willow, actually, and what was really interesting about her is I kind of got that working a little bit on the ground. I always check. I've been doing a lot, actually, at Liberty with her and Jackson, and when I say a lot, I just mean, for me, it's kind of a lot now, that I'm able to turn them loose, walk, trot, canter. But the detail that's new to me this summer is being able to walk to the hindquarters and have them roll over with an engaging step, and even then change the eye and push on the hindquarters. And it's a little bit different than kind of old Pirelli style, where you kind of are whacking the hindquarters and they just roll over and snap kind of straight, because I don't allow that. It has to be a curve and it has to be an engaging step. Well, for my horses, that's actually been pretty challenging. A lot of times I would put energy towards the hindquarters and they would head off on the circle. Well, there's a big difference between me saying, yield your hindquarters, and I might have my flag sticking straight up, and go ahead and go. So when I have that, I know that I've kind of got it. So it's been really interesting to see how much that has helped just safety-wise with the younger horses. Balance-wise with Lil, because her posture has been so downhill, my fault, and so adjusting that, stepping her hindquarters underneath and raising her withers, just kind of repeating that. And then with Nigel today, we finally got a clean flying change left to right. Right to left has been pretty good, maybe one stride late behind sometimes, but I really worked so hard to make sure that I had the hindquarters going all through the last couple weeks, and every time, all four methods. And so I came around the curve on the left and rolled his jaw to the right, scooted him over to the left, put my left leg on, and what do you know? Clean change. So I'm going to keep on that, and I'm just happy to have extra details. So that's what's been going on here. I hope everyone's having an awesome week, and we will talk to you later. Bye.